Going on YouTube? It's SportSanity back with another installment, and today I'll be doing something I'm kind of excited for, which is the craziest sports cleats from the MLB and the NFL, but mostly the NFL. And so let's get into it. So we have Deshaun Jackson, who honestly, I don't really like him. He's kind of a douchebag, but he's number 7 here on the list. And I don't know, he just to me just like acts out way too much. But his cleats kind of cool. It's got caution tape cleats for the police, the whole police thing going on. So he's got the caution tape going on around it, and they just look pretty sick to me. I mean they're still not the best though, because it's only number 7. But you know how it is. And we have Jerick McKinnon, who a lot of you might not know, but he plays for the Minnesota Vikings, and he's a running back. He's number 6 here. He had a Harambe cleat, of course, made. I really don't know why, but he decided, hey, let's do Harambe. And, that whole internet phase going on. Of course, I partake. But honestly, I thought these cleats were kind of sick with the purple to match the Vikings uniforms with the awesome Harambe detail on there. I don't know, they're just sick. Oh, and me being a baseball fan, I had to throw Mike Trout in here with his Trout Fish cleats. He comes in at number 5 here. I played baseball for quite a few years now, and so these cleats have always just kind of stood out to me, being, baseball, everything. And yeah, here is cleats. They're cool because they're literally like fish, and they look like a trout, and the whole last name thing, Trout. You know how it goes. But I had to throw in some baseball into there. So yeah, here we are, Mohamed Sanu. Honestly, forgot he was on the Falcons until I did a little bit of research. So don't hate on me, but he's number 4 here, and he's honestly got some pretty cool ass cleats. He's got tiger prints from when he was on Cincy, and that's kind of why I thought he was still on Cincinnati, but he's not anymore. But thought these are kind of cool since he plays for the Bengals. He got some Bengal print, tiger print, whatever you want to call it, cleats. So those are sick. And then honestly, these ones just are awesome because it's the fucking Joker here with his "Why So Serious" painted on it. I don't know. They're just, I don't know. I love them. And next we have honestly one of my favorite players I like right now. I can't hate on him. Antonio Brown. I had to steal his Twitter picture here. He's pretty awesome. He comes in at number 3. I don't really understand the duck. If any of you guys do, please let me know. But he's got 3 sets of cleats here, and the first one here is Arnold Palmer. It's just paying tribute to one of the greatest golfers to ever play the game, and honestly, a really good athlete. So I like these ones. They're cool how they stood out. And next we have, this one is just from week 3, 2016, which honestly I couldn't find too much research on it, but I know that there was more than just the one face of the kid. There was multiple faces, and if any of you guys know what it means, please let me know. And then the last one, which is, great, is the Muhammad Ali cleats. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Yeah, it's just, these cleats are good. I don't know. And then Cam Newton, who I really, really dislike. Honestly, he's one of my least favorite players. I'm a Bucs fan, so to me, it's just, can't really like him since he's on the Panthers, and he's just a douchebag. But he comes in at number 2 here with, he has mini cleats, actually. The first one, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a zebra print going on with some gold lettering, and his tail on the back. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah, I don't know. Those are probably the weirdest cleats I've ever seen in my life. And then some of the cool ones that he has, which I thought aren't flashy or anything, but they're gold, which to me, that was just cool, because honestly, I don't see anyone wear like gold cleats. And they have a bunch of writing all over them, so that was cool. And then for his Halloween edition cleats, he had to get, skulls on it, which was, I don't know, badass to him or something. But, they're pretty sick to me. I don't know. It's just, Still Cam Newton, though. And then he's got paying his tribute to the Charlotte Hornets, since he plays in Carolina. So, I mean, these cleats were kind of cool. If any of you guys are Charlotte Hornets fans, then you'll like them, but it's whatever to me. And then coming in, my personal favorite, the Superman cleats. Those are pretty sick. He always does a Superman thing. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just, those are cool. I like those. And then number 1, Odell Beckham Jr. That's not a surprise to me at all with his character in the NFL. He comes in here at number 1. He's got quite a few cleats, and I just chose like the top 5 that I thought worked out well. So yeah. So the first one is Nola Boy, since he played at LSU and he's from Louisiana and all that. So I mean, those are kind of cool. I just like the way they flash and stood out. It was just, yeah. And then we have his King of New York cleats, since I guess he thinks of himself as one of the best players from New York, but it has the Statue of Liberty and New York City on it, and those, honestly, were just pretty badass to me. And then we have another one that kind of goes with it. It's the Ensure Home Field Advantage cleats, which just have, a bunch of artwork on here and everything, and I just thought those were kind of cool because it was helping a cause, actually, with them. And then the next ones, which are hilarious, are the fucking Christmas cleats, which have a present on the laces, which is pretty awesome, and they light up. And just the idea of making that was pretty cool to me. And then the last one we have is the 911. And then we have his King of New York cleats, since I guess he thinks of himself as one of the best players from New York, but it has the Statue of Liberty and New York City on it, and those, honestly, were just pretty badass to me. And then we have another one that kind of goes with it. It's the Ensure Home Field Advantage cleats, which just have, a bunch of artwork on